And we have now tucked and folded round 2 and got it out of the way. Welcome to the opening heat now of round number 3 of competition. Another elimination round. Lawrence, Medina, Wilkinson, all in that round 2, plus lots of rookies doing battle. It's teed up this round 3 and we're getting it underway real quick with Matt Banting. Will surf for the second time today here. We'll get a couple of angle changes for us here as he matches up against Kolohe and Andino.
His free surf sessions, so kind of picking up on that momentum right here. Matt Banting, nice little tail free snap there. So right away trying to grab the judge's attention, but that was kind of a big wave, and it actually closed out in the channel, but a groovy cutback for Matt Banting, so should be a solid little backup score.
This is going to be a great encounter. Let's have a look at the opener of Kolohe and Andino here, Ross.
Well, one thing that is
Kolohe going one stop better all the way to the semi. So both surfers in form here in Europe. As we go to the live action, lovely click there from the Port Macquarie surfer. Linking it nicely. He's found a medium-sized runner here, Ross. In fact, even a smaller one, but it's got a pocket line to it. And you'll continue to bring the combinations to the judging panel.
Comparisons to this wave right here. The sandbar is that good. But a little bit of energy has left the lineup, so the surfers they're going to have to adjust once again on the fly gigs with this tide. You know, you can't go outside and wait for the perfect wave. You're going to have to get busy, and this is exactly what Matt Banting's doing right here. A bunch of little backhand snaps, get a couple of scores going. And there's some rankings on the CT Tour right here.
Well, this is that all-important world title race. White blocks are still alive and active in the draw here in Portugal. The grey blocks are out, so it's out for Wilkinson and out for Ace Buchan. Matt Banting, further down the Jeep leaderboard, will be wanting to get through this round 3 encounter. Keep his momentum moving. And now some serious intention. Kolohe loads it up and spring loads that first turn. Second one, it's vicious. Here's the third one, and big angle of rotation. So nice complete delivery there from Kolohe and Andino. Great defined turns here. Let's pull that up again and just break it down for us, Ross. How about tight?
Yeah, that first turn was nice. He actually hit the lip and busted through it. The second snap, nice kind of turn to project on a line, get that speed. And then the third one, again, very clear. So we got bookend turns on a set wave for Kolohe. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be a keeper. He might hold on to that score. Beautiful turn from Matt Banting. A lot of speed, some tail side obviously in that turn, but just the one on a pretty crummy wave. Yeah, Kolohe and Andino, and I'm just trying to rack my mind. It was actually Gabby, and here we go, Matt Banting.
Okay, well, here we go. Banting now bringing an answer to the score still being worked on for Kolohe. Nice tight turns again. And there's some definition for his own effort. How important is this heat, because he is way down on the qualifying series as a backup plan. And well, 30th on the Jeep leaderboard as we see Kolohe way up on the Jeep leaderboard and smashing away, releases the fins on that last of 2 turns. 2 round of competition here, still the 30-minute heat's best 2 waves counting.
Well, Matt Banting, again, that was a tough wave. You can see how square it was, so he didn't have a whole lot of space, much like what we were talking about with Super Tubos. So that sandbar is getting more and more exposed. Gigs, very shallow ruler edge little waves, but very busy. Matt Banting hit that wave about 4 or 5 times. He did well with how cramped he was. And this wave here from Kolohe and Andino, it's all about the last move. A couple of nice little whips. But you can see right there, upside down. So he kind of tucked his head between his knees and chucked the fins out the back.
Of course, Travis Logie will have been watching all of this very closely, and he's happy with conditions as we continue here. Banting, very tight explosion, another one. And as I say that, he'll go over the outside rail for an incomplete.
And yeah, for myself, I'm really stoked to make it, but I'm really bummed to see my buddy go. But yeah, you know, I know he is full of confidence, and I just wanted to make sure I kind of took his rhythm, because he's a guy in rhythm, and normally those guys get the best waves. And yeah, I felt like there was a little.
Looking at the lineup here on the north side of Peniche, as Kolohe and Andino will activate, uses the priority, tight lashing in the pocket. This wave is lacking a touch of energy as it slows Kolohe down, but he now builds his own speed for another series of little whips. Kolohe will exit.
You know, his initial 4.47, he got some serious surfing done. So, and here we go, Matt Banting.
Banting will tuck in the pocket. There's that little bank that Strider's been talking about, lip line float. So those barrels are starting to show themselves here on the low tide. We have spoken about the swell.
Yeah, that was just a nice little gutter ball barrel right there, a pea shooter, just a small one, so you can see Matt Banting tucking in there, kind of making his body as small as possible. You saw him grabbing rail. That left arm was straight, so he's just trying to shoot through that little barrel, but he did a good job of it. Crazy snap there. So first move for Kolohe, a lot of power, right in the hook, so committed, great use of his rail. Unfortunate for Kolohe that the wave ran out of steam. Just a 3.6, so
having come up against Ace Buchan this morning. We'll see Kolohe operating without the priority. That's a lovely snap in the pocket. Another tight one as he keeps the center of gravity way down like that. That's feeling better from Kolohe. That's Andre. And well, all the big names here, D'Souza, John, everyone's involved in round 3 again. And now we'll see who's involved here. It's Banting. Lots of speed. That one he'll just flare out. Now wraps the turn. This wave, just a little tweak there from Banting, and he relines it again. Loads up a final turn.
That should be a big score. As we mentioned, the scale set really low in his heat. I thought Kolohe and Andino got a couple of pretty solid waves, and hasn't even really gotten a 5 yet in this heat. But right there, boom, that turn with a good tail release. Again, bottom turns were so defined. I love how patient he stayed on this wave. Didn't feel like he rushed any of those moves. Not the heaviest footed maneuver to finish with, but still clean, finished on his feet. So I feel like he's going to turn this heat upside down. It was a beautiful wave for Matt Banting. And out behind him, as Kolohe always does, very vicious with that snap there. Just kind of, wow, big claim there. He's definitely psyching. He's trying to get the judges on his side. He's excited. This is a fair battle and another nice wave.
So Kolohe now floats it. Bit of a Spider-Man climb. Little click there. He's down in second again, so he's looking for a number here. And what about that little drift? So Kolohe sparking here. Tight delivery. This pocket has had a little bit of a wonk on it, but he's kept a good momentum through that. So difficult to make the calls between the surfers. And we'll pick up Kolohe and Andino. Backhand snap, tight, keeps his head way down. Momentum moving forward. Release of the tail there. Lovely delivery again. May very well show interest on this one. He does. Medium-sized wave. Banting loads it up. Little top corner check. Now extended bottom turn and nice angle change there. Another tight wrap as he keeps it all linked. Judges will be looking at the combinations.
They are, giving their nod to Matt Banting. This is the last wave. We haven't seen this score yet. 2 moves, but this one is crazy. Upside down and gets the tail to drop through that trough. So crazy turn. We'll see, we haven't seen a lot of big scores for just minimal maneuvers. It's more of a long routine out here today with this long sandbar. And Matt Banting actually in second place needs a 4.59. And I really like that slice right there. Got a decent amount of rail in the water through some spray. It would drop higher. So, it's really up in the air here for these last scores.
Banting will continue his momentum here with just under 3 to go. Another ride being delivered from Banting. Just under 10 to go. You see Banting looking, he's very frustrated. Obviously that previous ride of his, the 4.87, not enough to swing the heat Banting's way. And Kolohe Andino, the horn is blown, and Andino is going to take the win here and move through to round 4 of competition, the first encounter of round 3 here in Portugal.